Before I continue with the exercise, one last thing to make sure we're all on the same page. Click Window, Workspace. Make sure that only Essentials is checked. Okay, all this other, nothing else should be checked except Essentials. Alrighty. Okay, so we're ready to begin. And as you work on this exercise, you'll be flipping back and forth between the PDF and your InDesign document. So have your PDF open. Let's take a look at task 2. And I'm not gonna read this word for word, but I want you to draw a curve, set the fill and stroke, and then copy and paste it. Blah 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 blah. Okay, like I'm not going to insult your intelligence by reading that, because you can read it yourself, but let me demo it. Okay, it says draw a curve with a black stroke, no fill. So let's first of all hit the pen tool. We can click the pen tool or just hit the letter P on the keyboard. I'm going to click the pen tool. Black stroke, no fill. This is the default, a white fill and a black stroke. And if you have some goofy colors there, if it doesn't look like mine on the screen, just click this teeny tiny little icon there. Okay, now the fill square is forward, so if I hit this red cross out, whatever is in the front will be crossed out. So there we go, black stroke, no fill. Wonderful. Let me show you something though while I'm still here, since we're at the beginning stages of Illustrator. Suppose I just wanted a white fill and no stroke, which is conceivable. So what I would do is click on a little frame to bring the stroke forward. Now when I hit the red cross out, there's no stroke. Okay, but anywho, yours should look like this: no fill, black stroke. So draw a curve with 2 or 3 points, no more than 3 points. So just click, hold, and drag. When we've done this already in this class, click, hold, and drag. That's all you need right there. The specs say set the stroke weight to 4 points, and if you're new to Illustrator, this is brand new stuff. I didn't touch on this yet. Here's what you do. You have your curve, enable the black arrow so I can see the bounding box. Nothing works unless you can see the bounding box. Now this is as default is 1 point line weight. The line weight is 1 point. And there's several ways to change the line weight, but for now let's just go over to the right side of the workspace. This icon that has these stacks of lines here, if you hover over it, it'll say stroke. Click on that. The little stroke tab window opens. You see the weight is set to 1. I can see the bounding box on my curve. Hit the drop down menu and choose the stroke weight I want, which in this, for the specs, it says 4 points. So there you go, you got this thick 4-point line. It says to copy this curve and change the brush stroke on it, which I'll demo right now. So again, this thing has to be selected, so enable the black arrow so you can see the bounding box. On the PC it's Control-C, copy, or Command-C on the Mac. So it's Command-C, copy. To paste, Control-V, Victor, Control-Victor, or Command-Victor to paste. Then it'll paste some random area on your workspace. Got my black arrow enabled. I can hover over the object and you can see the cursor will change to this shape of an arrow, so I can click, hold, and drag it, and I'll put it somewhere in the general vicinity of my first curve. The last thing on the spec sheet, if you check it out here, using the brush library, change the stroke of the second curve to a charcoal chalk brush stroke. So let me show you what's going on here. Again, make sure you can see the bounding box. Click Window, brush libraries, just hover over it. Artistic, artistic chalk charcoal. And then this little window will open up this palette that has all the several strokes on it. It'll be all scrunched up like this, so grab the corner and just pull it down like a window shade, and you have many choices to choose from. Just pick any one, like this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, like the fifth one down. Let's choose that one. Again, I can see the bounding box. Let me move this over. Okay, I can see the bounding box. I'll choose this stroke here, and I get that effect. Let me choose this big annoying one. You get that effect. Okay, so choose any one of these that trips your trigger. I just want to see that it's 4 points. You set it at 4 points, and you set the stroke width. Or I'm sorry, you set the brush to a charcoal stroke. So that's task 1. Save your file, and in the next video we'll move on to task 2.